have a privilege to welcome here the Chief Executive Officer of company Flowit, which is much better known by the product called Aitoldyou. Please tell us, what is your company, your product?
Well, Flowit is a software development company, and Aitoldyou is our offering in the logistics sector. And we mostly predict the future.
Just predict the future? Everybody wants to predict the future. How do you do it?
We use artificial intelligence in order to analyze customer behavior patterns and dig deep into the existing data and provide insight and enable data-driven sales.
So you predict sales for the customer, and you also predict the flows of the logistical services necessary and enable the provision of logistics accordingly.
Yes, we know before the customer knows what needs to be shipped from point A to point B.
And does it apply only to those who are with the steady flow of the production or cargo, or for everybody?
For most, actually. There are patterns in most, because everything is connected. Even if you yourself don't really recognize that you have patterns in your shipments, in a lot of cases there are. They might not be very, very strong, but we can see into it and help the logistics companies to use that insight in order to make the sales faster, sooner, plan better.
And this artificial intelligence element, which you have used as a basis, it's developed by yourself?
Yes, it's developed by ourselves. We started together with DSV here in Estonia as a partnership. We did a lot of validations and we tweaked the algorithms a lot over the past couple of years. And we've reached quite a high level of precision, actually.
What does it mean, the pretty high level of precision?
In our case, we could predict 80% of the shipments, which means that you come to work on Monday, you need to plan your next week's shipments, and we knew 80% of them.
But this is based, the shipment prediction is based on the sales prediction. So basically you analyze all the flow of the client and then provide them with the logistical solution.
Well, yes, it's aimed for logistics companies who provide the service.
Yeah.
And we use both the previous sales or previous shipments as a basis and also requests for quotes. So even if you don't actually ship with this specific provider, we use the data in order to build a better pattern and to better understand the customer.
Okay. And so it means that you are actually a service company.
Yes.
You are not forwarding company, but you're a service company.
Yes, we provide the insight for any logistics company.
And you are open to collaboration with any forwarding companies, logistical companies who are interested in?
Absolutely.
You've mentioned that you have done it already at the initial stage together with DSV.
Yes.
What is your experience out of it?
Well, it was fun to come from the question, can you predict the future, to which we naturally answered yes, to an actually fully fledged solution that can turn around the whole sales organization from passive sales, where you wait for your customers to call you, to actually active sales, where you know what your customer is doing, you can provide proper solutions, you can plan better. We also did a specialized quote and book solution for logistics companies in order to get better quality of the data as an input for the predictions.
What the customer gets out of this, how it looks, the report or the prediction, or what are you providing them with in physical form?
We don't provide anything in physical form, but virtually, virtually all the data is there. You can see patterns of specific customers, when they order the most, accuracy, how accurate we have been, what the customer is doing. We have churn analytics, so we know when the customer is dropping off on specific directions, not in general. For example, if you have a huge customer that ships on 20 different routes, then you might not even notice that they've gone to a competitor on one specific route. Mm-hmm. But we have special alarms for that. We can track quotes, offers, everything, whether they've been opened, how far they are. We can also pre-fill them with the shipments that the customers are going to be having in the future. So you can send an offer that's pre-filled with the information already.
So basically, you just push the button and then it goes.
Yeah, basically.
So simple.
Yeah.
What are your plans? Where are you going now with this product line?
Well, obviously, Estonia is quite a small country, so we didn't have much to do here. Just a couple of the biggest companies here. But we're currently operating mostly on the German market with the German customers, starting from the quote and book solution, which is just as competitive as the AI solution, and then moving from that to the AI part, step by step together with our customers.
Can we say so that you foresee the logistical sector future in few years from now, that majority of the work is done one way or another by artificial intelligence, and this typical work, the half manual work of people, will be replaced by smart machines?
Not exactly. Logistics sector is quite different from that aspect. It doesn't change overnight. But what we are actually trying to do here is to find these companies that want to change themselves, who want to be more agile, who want to take a bite out of their competitors, who want to have a different kind of a sales organization that's completely transparent and that's geared towards the customer, not towards your internal processes. There we can actually make a lot of difference from the sales perspective, so we can save up to 50% of working time.
Do you have any capacity constraints now, or anybody can turn to you and get this service?
Actually, yes, anybody can. So there are no limitations. We can use any provider, be it Amazon, DigitalOcean, whoever. So it's a completely software as a service, and we put a lot of effort into making sure that we keep the data separate. So we process the data, but we don't actually see who are the customers that are shipping and what they're actually doing. So we just get scrambled numbers, whereas the customer, when they open the solution, they see their actual customer names.
So you provide, on one hand, you provide transparency, on the other hand, you provide full transparency, on the other hand, you provide security.
Security, obscurity, everything. We don't understand basically anything about our customer's business. We can just see a long line of letters and numbers, and we can see that they've been shipping, they've been doing something. There are patterns in there, but we don't know who it is. So it's completely separate, and it's actually quite complicated. It took a while to implement the solution, because data is one of the biggest assets of a logistics company, and you can't just hand it over to anybody.
Absolutely. Well, brave new world. Not always very easy to understand right away, but it provides a lot of possibilities for the future. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.